You just described basically there is this glue between co-founders that is really important.
It started there.
And can you describe that a little more, because I think some people miss it or they don't.
It's something, it's hard to say exactly how to find it, but I think it starts with shared experience, either at another big company. You see this, I think Bob even talked about this a bit in your previous interview. You see these companies, super talented individuals that have worked together over a good period of time. A lot of them did so first at the big co, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, wherever. For us, it happened to be Anderson Consulting. In the early 90s, that was a pretty good choice. Lots of smart people went into consulting, worked on big systems, client server and middleware and all that fun, more like enterprise-facing stuff. Their personal computing was mostly happening in pockets in the West and Silicon Valley, but we did what we could. But we realized, like I said, there were some cultural touchstones we all had together. Like when I say we laugh at each other's jokes, that sounds kind of flip, but that's absolutely critical. There's something about like the dynamic of things you find in common, either in humor or in pop culture or sports or shared meaning, that just make it more fun to be around those people. And then what comes along with it, the only reason you're going to succeed, you're going to have any success at all, is if you have complementary skill sets. Like you don't overlap. Whoever your co-founders are, you have some degree of overlap. Like engineering cares about design cares about engineering and knows a thing or two technically. Product is kind of mixed up in all of that, but ultimately they want to focus on the area they do well and are not in each other's business, or not like at cross purposes. That was definitely the case for the four of us. So there were four is kind of I'm led to believe now is a large number of co-founders. Like 2 and 3 is far more typical, but we fit well together.
That's awesome. That's everything. When I see great teams, I sense that, and then when I see, I've been a part of a team where co-founder it left after 6 months or whatever, and I think that's what we lacked, was we came together to quickly start a company. What we didn't do was we grew together and knew each other over the course of 2, 3, 4 years or whatever that worked at the same experience. So that's really interesting.